Alright, so how do you feel about DJs in university life in Manchester?
I think that student DJs are an epidemic.
My housemate last year was a DJ.
Yeah, everyone's got a collective apparently now. I didn't realise that was a thing.
My sneaky link was a DJ.
My friend's boyfriend's a DJ.
It's definitely becoming more and more of a thing.
Every time I would come over, he would hide the decks off his desk. He would like scramble to put them away. And I always thought that was really sad. Like, why are you ashamed of being a DJ?
Manchester's basically just the story of the private school to Russell Group to DJ Pipeline.
Everyone's a DJ these days. Everyone's starting a collective. I love the night out. I love the good time.
We need to bring back when DJs were like nerds, like really like gross, creepy, like goblin-y people.
Be proud of being a DJ. It's not shameful.
Do you want to just introduce yourselves? I'm Jake Kaniewski, also known as Jake Kani. I'm 21 years old at University MMU, studying film and DJ in my spare time. Social media is a huge aspect of why so many people are doing it. You know, people are posting their mixes everywhere and like posting your mates DJing at a house party, and everyone's going to see that and be like, want to try it. There's a huge community here. The thing with Manchester is there's just so many opportunities going around and so many people that are so friendly and open to sharing with what they care about. I feel like everyone here is so open about bringing you in or letting you know or like teaching you about stuff. And it's a lot smaller than London back home, so the communities are a lot easier to get into. Because also it's a lot more gritty down here. It's a lot more gritty and grimy with like the basement sort of scene and like all the clubs being like kind of dark or smoky. Like they've all just got this feel about them that is Manchester.
I'm Laurie.
I'm Leo.
And we form Movement Collective.
Probably started around 2 weeks ago. He's been mixing for like 2 years. I only started about 4 or 5 months ago.
We all always wanted to share our music to other people,
and we have quite different styles, but I feel like it works in our favour.
Yeah.
I play more disco, Brazilian house. I also like speed garage, so it's quite a mix of genres. But then when we play together, it's usually hard groove.
Yeah. The hard groove tends to lead into like the techno. I mean, I love playing hard groove, but techno is like where my kind of like groove lies. The opportunities that have come to me in Manchester simply just weren't available in London. I mean, like as a student as well, I think that makes like the key difference, because obviously you're going out quite a lot and like you want to vary it, so you vary the music, you vary the clubs, and then you're exposed to like all this different stuff, and you're like, wow, okay, yeah, like this is great.
But for XLR, for our night tomorrow, we just got in contact with XLR. We just told them our plan for the night, what we wanted to do, and they were on board straight away, to be fair. And they're great in terms of helping students and new DJs and wanting to progress further. That's like the first spot to DJ at, and then you can go to other bigger venues.
Because obviously you practice so much by yourself and like you're DJing in your bedroom, whatever, but nothing about that compares to the actual thing. Like being able to feel the music that you're playing is just like unreal. It's amazing. Yeah.
Feeling ready? I just want to get started now.
Yeah,
just want to get into it.
Want to get behind the decks.
Yeah, I just want to get started.
It's good to have it.
Francis is killing it right now, so setting it up nicely.
He's doing the absolute best.
Fucking sick. Looking forward to it though.
Had a great time. Feel fucking amazing now. It was, a beautiful crowd. Yeah. It felt felt so good. Especially when like, I mean, it was like the halfway through, it was like the first half was like, oh yeah, it was most of my mates there, it was pretty good. Felt like a private event, felt like a private party. After that, everyone flooded in, fucking smoke machine booted off, the lights were up. Mate, it was so good, it was so good.
Fucking insane! We're loving it. It's so good.
Movement Collective!
I'm Micah, I'm the manager of XLR. This is Kev, this is Pete, the trusty bouncers, keeping all the wrong uns out. Tonight, gone really well. Loved it, Tuesday night, sold out, about 200 people in there, everyone dancing, can't complain.
How are you guys feeling then after, how many days after we now? Three days later?
I'm still on a high off it. Like, it was an amazing night, it went perfectly.
Yeah.
It was exactly what we wanted for our first show.
We're going to try and get a few more DJs on this time, try and span out a bit because we did realise it was us DJing.
And obviously the other night was quite a multi-genre night, so there were a lot of different genres. But we want to bring in a few more as well, the stage and radio sector. I think for every one of our events we want to keep it sort of changing. We don't have this specific sort of night where we play the exact same sort of music.
Yeah, because I mean, one of the big goals was always to introduce people to new genres and new music. So for each time, and especially for stage and radio, we're going to try and get some new music in, some new DJs. So,
yeah, and whatever the genre is, the main aim is just to get people moving and dancing and having a good time. So that's what we want.
Francis,
I think he absolutely.
I always knew that he was going to come in and shell it. He opened the night perfectly for us. He got everyone dancing.
It's like it was the perfect set to start off the night. Adam, I'm so excited to have him on because I can tell with Adam that he's got a real love for the music.
Yeah, he loves his music.
He's a very musical guy.
Every time I was looking up when I was DJing, I just saw him there. He was loving it.
It's nice to see him because he's always supporting. He's always posting stuff online. He's the type of guy we want to get involved in our events.
I'm Adam. My DJ name is MURGA. Previously Murdertroid, but we've changed that one for now. I don't know if MURGA will stick, but I'm hoping it will be the final one. I started taking it seriously about a year ago. I mean, my first gig was a house party. It was a flat party in Richmond Park last year. But I was playing more kind of garage stuff. It helped me gain my confidence. It was stuff that I found easy to mix and stuff that was agreeable kind of for everyone to dance to, and it was something that everyone could dance to, especially remix of popular songs. But then I played my first club night a few weeks ago. I was nervous. I was very nervous, and I kind of was head down the whole time. I wish I'd engaged with the crowd a bit more, but it went well, and people told me it went well. I guess I was too focused at the time to actually clock how well it was going. Playing it with other Manchester DJs, the Movement Collective guys, was really fun. I've been talking to them. I think I'm playing an event with them soon. I think that could be a really fruitful partnership. Definitely since coming to Manchester, my tastes have greatly changed. Going out and going to places like the White Hotel, Cable,
Hidden, all these kind of places that you don't really have in London. It's like on the same level, so cheap. So my first love and my primary love of music is jazz, and I've been playing piano since like I was 4, and I got into improvising a few years ago, and I see a lot of similarities between DJing and improvising on the piano, and that it's kind of, yeah, improvisational, all done on the fly. I think that's really cool. It's the way I love to express myself, yeah.
Thursday, 21st of November.
We did. It's the 21st of November, 2024. We're here, Stadium Radio.
Feeling good, feeling pumped for the night, ready, feeling excited, just want to get it going.
Yeah,
Get started.
I'm excited to hear the DJ's new music as well, getting on a little bit of new people. I'm excited.
Change it if you want. Oh, that's all right with me. Should I do a little tester? Yeah.
How are you feeling? I'm feeling good, you know, that was a nice set. Towards the end, I mean, like in the middle it got a little bit quiet, but I expected that, so I switched up the music, tried to...
It's a hard set time, it's late in the night.
It is a hard set time, yeah.
People
And also, like, I wasn't playing like super energetic, like crazy stuff.
Yeah.
So, but no, I'm happy with it. It was nice getting
Loved it.
Thank you.
Fucking loved it.
Appreciate it.
Time is 1:30. T-minus an hour and a half until the set. Leo's on downstairs killing it, making me nervous a little bit, but we move, we do it, gas for it. Yeah.
I don't want to hear no chat about
The crowd, the energy is unmatched, unparalleled.
But that's from the crowd, that's not from me. You know?
And that's not just me saying that, that's everyone I've spoken to. Ask anyone here. They know him. Next big thing.
He loves it, he loves it.
Up next. Watch this space.
I'm feeling great. I'm off a high right now, you know. I really enjoyed it. The energy was right. Everyone was excited. I'm looking forward to this man's set right here. He's about to shell it. I'm looking forward to this.
Exciting news, you know, MURGA, he is now a resident DJ. Moving Collective. Got him in. We had to.
I'm Ed Walton. I'm Lucas Wright, and we run Ivy Collective. It's quite visceral, but you can't really describe it. It sort of works for what it is.
Yeah.
Getting big enough to where people that we rate, when we can give them a platform, it means something, rather than it just being a sort of student company.
How important is social media then?
pivotal. You put so much time into social media part of it, like, and a lot of money. Yeah, it's the easiest single thing to separate you, but it's not easy to get it right. I don't think it would work the same way in another city than it does.
Yeah, no, definitely not. There's so much like opportunity. Like the club owners are way more receptive here because they've seen so many like good events come through and like go on to do like big things.
What do you feel about like other collectives and like other?
Right, so what we didn't realise was apparently everyone uses the thing collective.
Yeah, everyone's got a collective apparently now. So I didn't realise that was a thing.
And people like logos and people like doing.
Yeah.
Hey guys, it's MURGA here. We're at Hidden Down Tex Mill, about to interview Syntax. Super excited. I've seen her a number of times in Manchester, at Soup, at Hidden, saw her at Boomtown. Yeah, super excited guys. Let's go in. Yeah. Got my ticket ready, guys.
Hello.
How are you guys? Oh, nice to meet you. I'm Ruby. Hi, I'm Ruby. I DJ under the name Syntax. I'm 23 years old and I live in Manchester. My favourite gig that I've done at the moment was my most recent one in Hamburg. I played my new kind of style, which is techno, bass music, and more percussive, footworky, jungle-inspired stuff, and a little bit of gabba. I started DJing when I was like 18 during lockdown, like most people. I kind of just carried it on through uni. To be honest, it was always like really on and off, and then I did my first DJ gig as like a joke mix. I don't actually own decks.
Really?
Yeah, I don't practice at all.
Really?
Yeah, I just don't. I don't actually like it. Like whenever I go like to like an afters or something, everyone's like, "Oh, Ruby, like have a mix," and I'm just like, no.
Yeah.
Like it's like I actually hate mixing unless I'm in front of a crowd or
Yeah.
I'm like at a radio station and it's live. I don't know. I just
You're not touching the DJ.
No, I just imagine myself jumping around in my room alone and I'm like, and then I just have to stop.
I love it. Are there certain clubs that you feel like have shaped your identity like that?
Yeah,
Like,
the White Hotel for sure. Like working here, like it's definitely like shaped my identity. But obviously it's a bit more kind of like mainstream stuff here, like speed garage and house, etc.
What's some advice for someone starting out?
Making clubbing accessible, I think, is like the main thing. So like places like XLR or even Stage and Radio, Islington Mill are like so seminal to like people being able to access that scene. In terms of like specific advice for like women, non-binary DJs, trying to look into it, just be careful that you're not being used as kind of like a pawn to kind of diversify a lineup. But there's a lot of active effort in making the scene more balanced. I think in terms of like, we need like more like trans and non-binary DJs. Like I think the percentage that they made up on like UK festival lineups was like less than 1% or something. It was like ridiculous. I don't blame everyone for wanting to be a DJ.
Yeah.
It's fun. The thing I don't respect is when people go into it with the attitude of like, this is gonna make me cool. It doesn't make you cool. Being a DJ is not cool. It's cringy. Like, it's so cringe. I'm sorry, it's embarrassing. Like, when I go to my actual job, and they're like, what do you do on the weekend? Oh, I DJ. It's just, I die inside. Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like in the UK especially, like those, like people don't understand how much like sexism and like objectification there is in the music industry. As a girl especially, like when I've done like kind of open deck party situations, I get like 2 tunes in and there's like 10 man behind me going, move. And I'm like, what do you mean, move?
Yeah.
I've played 2 songs.
Yeah.
That's kind of like that focal point. It's like everyone likes to be the center of attention because I feel like there is this new thing that I'm noticing where like DJs are just held in this like on this pedestal, like people look at Ketama and they're like, oh my god, he's so sexy, like I'd literally marry him. People are literally stood at the front row filming him like this, and stuff like that. And I'm like, we need to bring back when DJs were like nerds, like really like gross, creepy, like goblin-y people. I was saying this new culture where people like put DJs on this pedestal, like you really have to carry yourself and act with respect towards people who are vulnerable and who are kind of opening themselves up to you. And a lot of people just completely take advantage of that. I've heard like people phrase it as like, oh, like girls are just throwing themselves at DJs, and I'm like, okay, that might be the case, but that doesn't mean that you're allowed to like, you know, accept those advances. That is a person on drugs who is also like viewing you in a completely different respect. Like if you were a normal person walking through the road, they probably wouldn't bat an eyelid at you realistically. Like you are in a position of power and you are exerting that power over someone, and I think it's just wrong.
Ending credits. Thank you so much to the two people who did all the interviews, Hotties, Fitties and Cut.
Yes.